Hey guys, welcome back to Batters Up Friday Night Locals. This is round two of our past Friday local here, and on the left we have Dan, who's playing the Gogeta promo from the Dragon Ball Hero game, and then on the right we have Kevin playing Janemba Mill. You see Dan here starts off with the planet M2. Immediately playing that card, that means that if Kevin does run the one drop Janemba, it won't be staying on the board. He'll only be able to pretty much benefit out of the tutor effect. And here you see that Kevin does open up the Crisis Crusher, opting to play it. And if Dan does play any one drops, which we've seen his deck before, he does run one drop Trunks, it looks like. So that's gonna end up stopping it, but not really, because Kevin does have M2. I mean, Dan does have M2. And if Kevin would have known better in that sense, the Crisis Crusher would have never been played, I feel like. So here he's going to go ahead and play out the 2-drop Goku. He's going to go ahead and discard a card, and that's going to allow him to grab a Vegeta from deck or drop. So alright, let's see. And there you go. And they both are 1,000. But when they're both together on the board, they both gain 9. So that's going to be a 10. And then when the Vegeta comes in, you get to untap a blue. Or it could be any. I'm not sure if it's only a blue or any energy. But he did untap a blue there, so I'm just going to assume it's that. And he's going to go ahead and attack with the Goku. And it's going to be 10. And Kevin's going to take it. And now he's going to go ahead and union for 1. That's going to allow him to draw a card. And let's see what he does here. And this is a 3K20 attack. And he's actually just going to pass turn for that. I believe that 3-drop lets you do the energy swap. So he is going to be able to bring out the 4-drop, which is dual attack double strike, I believe. So Kevin here charging another Janemba for turn. This time he charges Demon Sword. And now he is going to play the Sake Demon. And that's going to let him tutor out Janemba. But it is going to pretty much gain no value of it on the board, just because Kevin's going to answer it with M2. So if anything, he possibly could attack with the Janemba and combo out the Demon Sword. So I mean, not the Demon Sword, the Sake Demon. So he gets value out of it. Well, let's see what he wants to do, because then that just forces Dan to actually use the M2 onto the 1-drop as opposed to his leader. Alright, so then Kevin here passing turn over to Dan. Dan's gonna come up on his 3rd energy. This right here is gonna be a big turn for Dan here, just the way his deck works. So he's gonna go ahead and attack lead for 20k here. And now he's gonna combo out the M2. That's gonna KO the Sake Demon by game mechanic. And he's just gonna go ahead and take the life. And now this is gonna be 15 to lead, because this Gogeta gains 5 when he attacks. Very strong effect, +5 and then draw a card. I want to say pretty underrated leader. And alright, so now he's going to go ahead and tap 2 here. And that's going to go ahead and bring out the 4-drop Vegeta this time around. Now, this is double strike, and Kevin is at 5. He doesn't have sparking, so he's going to have to take it unless he can combo out. And he is going to go ahead and take it. And now This is another, yeah, another double strike dual attack coming at the way of Kevin. Kevin indeed has some hard decisions to make. You see that he has the Great Saiyaman in hand, but he wants to try to keep it so he can gain value out of it. That's going to force him to awaken. And now he's going to go play an Unbreakable here. That's going to go be in 25. So that that right there matches the Vegito. And that's going to be the end of Dan's end of Dan's turn. And sorry there, I just had to clear my throat for your earphone users. Big apologies. Alright. So the thing with that really sucks here is that Kevin was forced to awaken early because he wanted to keep certain resources in hand. And because that happened, now if he plays the 3-drop, he will indeed be tapped out unless he magically plays like Unyielding Trunks or something like that. You know, he probably should have ended up comboing out the super combo and the other card, and probably 2 other cards just to save his awaken play here. But I mean, he does have a couple of gates. You do see he has a Senzu Bean. He definitely has a lot of tools to defend himself. We do know he has a super combo, so it's not like he's in a bad spot. But let's see what he ends up doing here. So he ends up attacking, milling 2 and drawing a card. And I feel like it's going to be pretty hard for him to try to play anything out. Because if he taps out here, then he puts himself in a position where he needs to do sparking in order to negate. So that's the reason you definitely don't want to tap out. But he does end up playing the Unbreakable here, forcing Dan to take a life. And that's kind of hard. That's kind of really dangerous here, because when this leader awakens, which can awaken at 5, it has a double strike as a permanent. So that's definitely going to be something to keep your eyes out here, because that means he has 3 double strikers on the board, if you think about it. Because he gets 1 attack, then a second off the Vegito, and then this Gogeta has double strike itself. And right here, that's, let's see, it was at 20, 30, 40. So that's 40 double strike. Uh, 45 double strike, I believe. The lead gains 5, Senzu Bean gives it 5, and then the 2 Unbreakables. And Dan, yeah, Dan's in a really good spot to win here. Alright, so here he's going to go ahead and play the Destruction Ray Vegeta here. And now this Vegeta is going to end up attacking. He's going to end up getting Dimension Magic. That's going to tap 2 blues there. And now he has 1 more attack with it. And you can see that Kevin does have the negate power, but I mean the combo power. Negate power. He does have the combo power to potentially out-combo one of these cards. Yeah, but he is definitely in a rough spot. Now it's just sitting at 1 life. That means he definitely can't tap out at all. And he already wasted 2 negates. So there's a lot of things. There's a lot of attacks he has to stop next turn. And there's the third negate. So he definitely needs to answer some of this board that Dan has built for himself if he wants to try to win this game. But the thing with that is that if he goes and plays a Demon Sword and pretty much gets negated, he's forced to warp it, so then he didn't answer both cards, and then he'll be tapped out, and he can't Sparking Negate again, because he's at 1 life. He does have his Leader Negate, which might come in handy, but at the same time, it's looking pretty rough. So Kevin here combos the Cell, ends up drawing a card. Chances are he's trying to dig for cards or dig for any potential answers to this board or something that could help him live. Some other negates, maybe Whi's Corrosion or the Spirit Sword. I'm not sure what other negates Kevin runs, but those are all really good options for him to stall out or just protect himself. The thing too is that Dan does have a favorable hand size, and he is coming up on a 5 energy play here, which could be quite devastating for Kevin. And you see here he's gonna end up playing the 2-drop Goku again to grab back the Vegeta. The Vegeta's gonna go ahead and untap an energy, and now he's gonna go ahead and Union for the 30k here. That's gonna allow him to draw 2 cards. And now that's gonna be an attack here. And this is looking wow. Not only does this Vegito get an attack, you get to energy swap out one of your big guys, so which you're gonna end up energy swapping the 4-drop out, and then that 4-drop's gonna have dual attack double strike. Then you'll have another dual attack double strike from the Vegeta that was there last turn, and then another attack with lead and the other Vegeta. So this is, if Kevin can somehow manage to live this turn, it is looking that Dan's deck is starting to look really thin there. But he does have a long road ahead of him with all those attacks coming up. Alright, so he is going to play the Overwhelm card. If your leader is red, you get to give it a +5 and draw a card. So that is going to be, I believe, it's either 25, because it might get another 5k boost or not, but who knows. So here he is going to go ahead and play the Spirit Sword. That's going to negate an attack, and then it lets you bounce, I think, a 2-drop or less or something like that. And now he's going to go ahead and Mafuba the 4-drop there, which is really good. This black card here is 15, so that's going to be a pretty scary number to deal with. And alright, Dan's gonna go ahead and hit him with the Sensu Bean, so that is gonna be 20. And to Kevin's 20 actually, because he was Sensu Beat himself. Alright, so that was just 20. And Kevin's going to get in combo out Borgos there to make him 30. I mean, sorry, 25. And here it looks like Dan tapped 2 energy for the Vegeta here. And now he is going to go ahead and attack again. So that's going to be 2 attacks there. And the crazy part is, look, he plays another Senzu Bean. So that's really scary. Because he has 3 open energies still. Kevin's hand's starting to look really, really low here. So let's see if he can live this turn. He definitely has the combo power, but now that he's tapped out, that other cell that he has in hand isn't any good. And I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. That was our local judge telling Dan something, but something was corrected, so no worries. And that is a lot of cards that Kevin comboed out there. And now he gets to tap 2, energy swap out these guys, and that's... yeah, I don't see a way where Kevin can do anything about these next 2 attacks. And it was really well fought, really good. I want to say it was a really great game. So, alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this this round 2. Stay tuned for round 3. And enjoy your night / morning or whenever you guys are watching this. Thank you for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have a wonderful day, night, or morning, etc.